I have bad news. Well, not for many of you. Actually, this is good news for you haters out there. After 4 games with no offensive line, no wide receivers.
Watch 68 on this video. Watch dude. He right there. Watch 68. That's a grown man. Look how he's getting pushed around. Watch, son. This ain't real. This dude not getting paid to do this? Look at him. Hey, yo, that's a grown man getting pushed around. Look at that dude, 68. Look how he just gives up on the block. What is going on here? Keep your eyes on dude. Look at him. Here he goes again. Right there. He just gives up. What? Tell me son ain't getting paid to do this. Look at that block. What block was that? What do you call that block right there? And then watch how he looks around after he does it. Like, did I do a good job?
The Browns are leaning towards taking a quarterback in the April draft. And I told you I'm going to drop one. They're going to take one of these fucking quarterbacks next year. You watch.
And listen to this. A lot of folks are already jumping to the idea that the Browns quit on Shedeur Sanders. But hold up. The real story is this played out exactly how it was always going to play out. The second Shedeur Sanders slipped into the 5th round, many of us knew the clock was already set. And 9 times out of 10, if you're a quarterback taken that late, unless you're a Tom Brady level exception, the path is always uphill.
Importance if he makes it. And it's right down the pipe. Adam Vinatieri. No time on the clock.
Usually, when you come in that late, the roster around you is already locked in at almost every spot. And listen to this. There's a reason teams wait on quarterbacks like that. They think they already have everything else figured out.
As Bernie's told us 1,000 times, it's what's around you. Who's going to be his coach next year? What kind of offense are we running? How are they going to fix the O-line and get me a wide receiver? These are all questions I need answered before I can even tell you if Shedeur can be a franchise. I think he can, but I need all that. That's what they did for Mahomes. That's what they did for Josh Allen. That's what they did for Justin Herbert. My guy's on some prove it to me 5th round deal like he's some kind of.
It's because Riz, they still look at him as a 5th round pick.
That's why I am here to tell you today. I came out this morning.
I know.
And I told you I'm going to drop one. They're going to take one of these fucking quarterbacks next year. You watch.
Arms and legs can really shine in this Cleveland system. That's the standard Shedeur Sanders is being measured against. And to make things tougher, he's a traditional pocket passer with almost no running game to lean on.
And 9 different O-line combinations this year. 9. Out of how many games?
14.
And they are 30th in rushing per game, yards per game, 30th.
Shedeur Sanders has actually been the top rusher on his offense the past couple of weeks. Hold up, that's basically a nightmare scenario for a pure pocket passer. So when you look at it, whether you think it's fair or totally unfair, the message seems clear. They're putting Shedeur Sanders in a position to pull off something that 99.9% of NFL quarterbacks simply couldn't handle with this exact roster.
Is he accurate? Yes. Is he good downfield?
Yes.
Yes. Can he hit a big play? Yes. Is it taking him a while to process in the pocket? Yes.
Yes.
Yes. He has 5 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, I believe, in the 4 games. But the Browns are only averaging 16 points. No one can save this offense right now. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do.
The offense is so. Did Joe Flacco score a lot of points in the offense?
No.
Did Dylan Gabriel score a lot of points?
No.
The guy just started, and he is a rookie. It takes time.
Yeah. Here's the tough part, right? Because y'all know me, at least Care Bear, we was talking about this. I try to really be objective with my Shedeur analysis. The first thing I'll say is this. Shedeur, you can't afford a game like that. And that's the difference. You're a 5th round pick who many people question, does their coach even like you? Many people question if the Browns have a top 2 draft pick, are they going to draft a quarterback? So Shedeur, you have to exceed everybody else's doubt. You have to exceed what some people are calling hate. You have to exceed your 5th round pick draft status, even though you're significantly more talented than a 5th round pick. Shedeur Sanders, you don't have the luxury, unfortunately, of having a game like that. Cam Ward can have a season of games like that. Caleb Williams last year had a season of unimpressive games, though he didn't have, I don't think it's 3 interception game, no touchdowns, maybe he did.
He had some bad games,
but
though.
he did. But Shedeur, unfortunately, you don't have the luxury of having a game like that because you are already playing catch up. You weren't the number 1 overall pick. Your head coach doesn't necessarily believe in you, at least he's not acting like he does. The Cleveland Browns are probably going to have a high draft pick. So Shedeur, if you want to ensure that you are the starter next year, though it is not necessarily fair, you do not have the luxury of having a game like that. Other people do. Other people that are drafted higher, you're allowed to suck if you're a number 1 overall pick. They will make room for you. If you're a 5th round pick and your coach don't even necessarily like you, they not looking to make room for you. So Shedeur, you unfortunately, he just doesn't have the luxury that so many other people do.
Only thing is, I just, that's not realistic though, because he is rookie. So when you say he don't have enough, I guess, opportunities to have bad, like I look at a guy like who was that that they benched? The kid from the Colts.
Anthony Richardson.
Right.
Yep.
First rounder,
Yep.
it ain't look good, they benched him. And then you go to Carolina though, with Bryce Young.
Yep.
They look good, then they benched him. You got to give these guys some time, right? And I think Shedeur, he's so popular that they try to treat him different than other rookies. If you look at all the rookies that we can talk about, Caleb Williams, when he's a rookie, it's games where he didn't look good at all, right? But you gave him that benefit of doubt.
Yeah.
Who else? Who else last year? I mean, so many other rookies that get a chance. Even like I said, Bryce Young.
Yeah, Bryce Young.
Bryce Young was a Heisman winner.
Yeah.
He gets in the league, he don't look good,
Drake
and then
May.
then they bench him. Drake May's another one. So all these quarterbacks, when you're a rookie, it is hard as hell to go out there and play and be consistent.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give him benefit of the doubt. Had a bad game, but as long as he learns from it, I'm okay with it.
The thing is, Shady's right, but everything Shady just mentioned that those guys have in common, 1st round pick.
And so a quarterback like Shedeur Sanders coming in with a 5th round price tag is the ideal scenario to surround him with talent and give him the chance to grow into a starting QB. And honestly, most Cleveland Browns fans actually get this.
You brought up what is going to be the biggest, like I come in here, I talk about what everybody's talking about online.
Yeah.
Should they build around Shedeur for 2026?
Yeah, that's the
we
question,
could do
too.
it every day as the Digital Pulse because it's the biggest conversation in Browns in the NFL. It's going to be one of the biggest conversations.
Where is the poll right now? What I'm asking you is, there's no gray area. What do you think of Shedeur after 4 games? Like the potential we could win with him? Looks average, need a QB in April.
83% likes what they see, can build around him.
Wow.
17%.
I thought it would be less. Negative Cleveland fan, I thought for sure would be.
I think part of it, guys, is Browns fans are looking for any sliver of hope.
And Chris, when you look at it like that, if you hit on a 5th round QB to be your guy, it really jumpstarts your potential to do other things.
You just lucked out with that whole 5th round thing because the kid wasn't a 5th rounder.
For sure.
We know that.
Well, I think Browns fans are hoping for some luck.
Look, Tony said something yesterday that I finally liked it. He said it.
Yeah.
He goes, if they would have developed him like you wanted them to, like, I'm talking the minute you get in the building, we're building around you as the coach, like they did with Cam Ward.
Right.
Like they did with Jackson Dart. My kid's as good as those guys. Come on. I'm sorry. I think he is. Is he a finished product? No. Does he hold the ball? Yeah. Does he have a lot of work to do? Yeah. But the clay, the mold is there. That's what I see. Now.
And so, as I said, it's really tough all the way around, not just for Shedeur fans, but for Cleveland Browns too. They've got a chance to hit the reset button and really build around the talent Andrew Berry brought in this offseason. And from what I'm seeing, it's shaping up to be a stacked draft class. I wouldn't be surprised if 2 or 3 of these picks turn into Pro Bowlers. So if they play it right, they could definitely construct around that core. To me, though, it's going to take a straight-up miracle for Shedeur Sanders to lock in the starting QB spot for the Browns by this time next year. But that's just my take. Let's keep that conversation rolling down in the comments like we always do. And if you haven't yet, go ahead and smash that hype button. And as always, peace and chaos.